Hi guys, today you're welcome to another episode of Stories with Gifty. Yes, in case you're just bumping on this space for the first time, this is Stories with Gifty, and here we tell both fictional and non-fictional stories. We tell stories that are real and stories that are not real. I mean, we make it interesting and we try to share stories with you so you can learn from them and share your views. And if you have any story to tell, kindly hit our DM and send us a message, tell us about your story, and we'll be glad to tell your story either anonymously or if you want us to reveal your identity. So let's get into it. So today I'll be telling us a story about Lawrence. Lawrence decided to share a very funny story about himself. He said this happened that on a fateful day he was to go to LASU. He wanted to meet up with one of his lecturers at LASU, and on his way going he was coming all the way from Bega and he got to Yanopaja. You know, when he got to Yanopaja, he described a place where those buses would drop you when you're coming from Bega. And as he was going on his own jejely, and he had about 3,500 naira in his wallet. Then he had his phone in his other pocket. So he was going, since he was going to Lhasa and he was going for, I don't know. So as he dropped and he was trying to walk to the other side, he was trying to walk down the road so he could cross to the other side and board the bus going to Lasu. You know, he has already gotten to where he was going to, right? So that was how he saw people gathered around a table, around a man, and they were there more like he doesn't know if they were selling newspaper or something. So he saw people there, and he was walking down on his own jejely. That was how this lady came to meet him. Excuse me, and he said, see, I'm in a hurry. I'm really running late and I really need to meet up with someone. So, and she said, please, I will not take your time. Just give me 1 minute. I just want you to help me pick a phone. I want you to help me pick a phone. I'm trying to get a phone and I don't even know the brand to pick. So can you just help me with something? And you know, now as someone that has a good data, and it was like, okay, I'll follow you. So he just went to the table and he got there. Next thing he saw cards like what, and you know, people were there, and he was like, see, I'm running late, I don't understand. I thought he said I should help you pick a phone. Why do we have cards on the table? A man that was standing there said, please help her pick. She's having hard time to pick. And then I said, but before you help her pick, you just help her pick a card. And once you pick a card, the card will determine the phone she's getting. And that was how Lawrence picked a particular card, and they started shouted, oh, you won. And I was wondering, won what? And next thing, maybe he was hypnotized, maybe he was jazzed, I don't know. And that was how he kept on playing the game. And you know, they asked him, they asked him if he has money with him, and he said, oh, he has 1,000 naira. They said, okay, bring it. They collected it from me and said, okay, if you can get the right card, you are getting 3,000 naira. He said he touched the card and they said he won. They gave him 3,000, and next thing they said he should bring the 3,000 naira. That if he touched another card, he will get maybe 5,000 naira or so. That he was confused because he doesn't even understand the whole thing. He touched the card and they said he lost. That means, don't forget, he has lost 1,000 naira like that. The next thing they asked him again, do you have another money with you? He said, I have just 2,000 naira left. I mean, at that point, Lawrence is a smart guy, but at that point he was beginning to act foolish because even he himself said he does not even know what happened at that time. And the next thing was, he had to drop the 1,000 naira, and like that was how they collected all the money he had on him. Luckily for him, his ATM was at the back of his phone. And next thing they asked him was, do you have a phone with you? Lawrence said no, that he doesn't have a phone. And they were like, it's a lie. How will a guy like you don't have a phone? He said that you have a phone now. Bring out your phone. It's just to put your phone and you get all your money back. But I was confused. I brought out his phone and said the phone is not working, and kept it back in his pocket. That was how, you know, they were like, you have a phone, the phone is working. He said no, my phone is not working. And again, all my money that you've collected, how am I going to get them back? He said, and drop your phone first. When you drop your phone, you are going to get your money back. Lawrence said that was how a man came from somewhere and dragged him out of. Now he was beginning to make a scene, and I was beginning to make a big scene. Like, this lady called me, and the only thing I can remember is dropping on my money. I cannot even remember anything that happened. And he said a man came to drag him out of there, and the man said, if you are not careful, you will lose everything you have on you. That is how they do here. And to think policemen were standing close to the place, and he said even police officers don't do anything to them because they have always been there. So Lawrence had to walk further and look for a POS store where he could withdraw money. And while he was trying to withdraw money, another lady walked up to him and said, "Please, sir, can you borrow me your phone? I am going to see someone and my phone has been off. The person is not picking before I got here, so now my phone is off. I need to tell the person that I'm at Yanokwaja." Next thing Lawrence said, "Well, if you don't get out of my sight." I mean, he said he angrily just left there, collected the money he wanted to withdraw, and leave. So I don't know, has any one of you had that kind of experience? What was your experience like? Has that ever happened to you? What was it like? So you can share with us. I hope you enjoyed this little story. I mean, it is. He said, before I forget, he said he now got home, told his friend. Luckily, the lecturer gave him extra money to come back home. He got home and he told his friend. The following week, the friend was going towards the same axis and had to pass there. And next thing, those people, he had already described the lady and other people. They walked up to that friend again. That, "Excuse me, sir, please, I want to get a phone. Can you please help me pick one?" And that one said, "Koni that phone in Yoruba, like, it shall not be well with you." They started laying curse on each other, and immediately all of them, they were laying curse on her because they knew she already knew their tactics. So it was funny that he said that friend and that one has very sharp mouth, abused them till he got to the junction where he was going to cross the road. I mean, people are wicked. So that's just it about today's story. I hope you enjoyed the story, and if you do, please kindly like and give us a thumbs up. We love you.